Okay, we're out here doing winterization this morning, and of course, the first thing we want to do is make sure everything works before we shut the unit down. That way, we don't hear in the spring what worked before you touched it. In this case, everything does work except for the air blower. It does not function. After we shut the power off, the next thing we want to do is start draining the unit down. We just use a small utility pump. If you notice, we try to diffuse the water onto a hard, flat surface and give it a chance to spread out and slow down the velocity of it. That way, it won't cause any erosion at this waterfront house and avoid any conflicts with the customer or government agencies. After we have it empty, we go ahead and start vacuuming out the residual water that's left over in the seats and in the footwell. And just once we get that all dried out, we'll move on to the next step. So first thing we do is we take off this bleeder line. You got to heat it up with a torch to make the plastic soft enough to come off. Disassembling the pumps from the plumbing so we can access that plumbing to blow the lines out. We start here by inserting our air line up into this pipe. This is the return for jet pump 1. And this will push all of the water out of the jet system. Since jet pump 2 is very difficult to access, we blow the lines via this diverter valve. I take the insert out, flip it upside down, and put the opening towards the pipe that I want to blow. Then we reverse it. We blow the other side. And then, once those returns are blown, we go ahead and remove the insert and put the airline down all the way into the stem coming up, and that will blow out the pumps and the suctions. Finally, we blow out the waterfall and all of the return lines for the heating circuit of the unit. The reason we vacuum the fronts of the jets is because each jet is equipped with 2 lines. A water line, which provides pressurized water, and an air line, which creates vacuum when the jet is on and sucks air in to give you a better effect. There's no way to blow the air lines. So by putting vacuum through the fronts of the jet bodies, we pull the water out of those air tubes. I'm Scott Barron, owner of Barron Services. Website's barronservice.com, 443-758-0090. We'd love to hear from you, and as always, like and subscribe.